Demetrios Drellos is with us right now on a very cold day here at Utica Rome Speedway. Just met his wife and son over there. Boy, this is nice, you know, coming to the racetrack with the whole family.
Yeah.
It's a new era for you, right?
Yep, it's nice. Wish it was a little warmer, but yeah, it's nice.
Yeah, well, your son looks like he's all bundled up.
He doesn't care.
Nice and warm.
It could be 30 below, he don't care.
Oh, he'd be out doing whatever
With
at
no
that
pants
point.
on either.
A short sleeve shirt, right?
Yeah.
If even.
Yeah, if even that.
If even, okay.
Yeah.
Let's get the bad news out of the way. You were at Utica Rome, Albany, Saratoga last night. What went wrong?
Friday night we blew a rear end, so that was the end of our night short of the feature. But we had a good car, just like we always do. Sometimes that happens.
Yeah, rear end never goes when you're last, right?
Exactly. Yep.
Yeah, motor never goes when you're last.
Nope.
It's always the way.
when you're going to be moving forward. So.
Where were you when the rear end
like
went?
11th, but it was only lap 4 and we were moving, so it was okay. We had a good car.
What happened?
Just stopped going.
Okay, it was the ring and pinion maybe or something?
I think
or?
it was the carrier bearing or something goofy.
Okay.
So it's a common issue with the new Bulldogs, and it's actually our first one that's happened to, but it's not a big deal.
Okay.
So
we'll get to work on that and fix that this week, or did we already fix it?
I already put a new one in, so it's not a big deal.
Okay. Obviously, this is not the same car,
No,
or is
not
it?
the same car. No, this is one we run here at Fonda primarily, and the STSS stuff.
Mhm.
So.
Yeah. So it's the big small block.
Yep.
The high panels, the American racers.
Yeah, all the fun stuff.
All the. Is it?
No.
Okay. Well, when you said it, I wasn't sure at first.
It can be fun certain places, but
Okay.
just I like the normal stuff better. I like the big small block. I like that. I like the rules. I don't like the big doors. I don't like the doors.
Okay. All right. What was the other race you went to?
New Egypt a couple weeks ago.
How was that?
It was okay. Got 13th or something. Mediocre at best.
Okay.
Had fun.
Okay.
Cold again.
All right. What'd you get for finish?
13th.
Okay.
13th. Yeah, I was
That's
right
all right
there.
then.
Yep.
Had you been there?
No.
I would imagine most of the dirt boys haven't been
No,
there,
I've
right?
never been there, and probably a lot of people haven't. It's different. It's different for sure.
Mm-hmm.
So, nice facility though.
Yeah, I've heard that.
Yep.
I've heard that. So what's the plan? Albany, Saratoga, Fonda?
Yep. That's as far as I can see. As long as Fonda races, we'll be there at Fonda. So
Okay.
see what happens.
They have a practice Tuesday. Will you be there for that?
Absolutely not.
Okay, yeah, because
No.
this is your practice almost tonight, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna use this, shake down our car that we just put together here and see what happens. And yeah, definitely not Tuesday. I just don't want to leave work, give up my afternoon to go
I understand.
do that.
And it's time.
Enough time at a racetrack.
Well, and it's time with your family
Yeah.
too. You know, let's be honest.
Yep.
Dinner isn't going to happen as much as the months go
exactly.
on here.
I take
so
every afternoon I can now. You know, in the springtime it's tough when it gets race season. You know, you don't get a lot of nights with each other. So
it's true.
you know, you donate another one to race, and it's not really my plan.
Yeah, and have your wife alone with your son.
Yeah.
It's,
She doesn't need to do that. So.
No, and these are fun years when he's 3 years old,
yeah,
isn't it?
exactly. It's a lot of fun too to have him around the race shop too. He has
Yeah.
a blast. So.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
All right. So you think he'll be working on cars or driving cars?
I have no clue. He can do
Or
whatever
playing
he wants.
soccer.
He can do whatever he wants. I don't care if he's a ballerina. Whatever he wants to do.
As long as he's happy.
As long as he's happy.
Okay. Now I got to tease you about one thing.
What?
See that piece he's got on the left rear there? Normally those are up so that the sun doesn't overheat the tire and it grows, but it's not going to happen today.
Well, I just like to keep the nosy people out of there.
Ah.
They don't need to be looking underneath there.
Okay. Well, you could also be pulling a trick.
Well, there could be nothing underneath there, but that's not their business.
Yeah. Well, there was a famous drag racing story from the 90s. A guy was doing something radical in his rear end. So what he did is he just put a towel over his carburetor.
Yeah.
He said nobody even looked at the rear end.
Exactly.
So that could be the other thing you're doing, right?
You have no clue.
I have no clue, huh? So, well, that's good to know.
I get y'all spun out.
I've been
That's
told
why I
that.
keep the nitrous bottle.
Oh, is that where it is?
That's where it is.
Okay.
The problem is Shepard keeps stealing it from me.
So you learned something from those Fast and Furious movies,
I do,
huh?
yeah. Shifting gears 15 times. Yep.
Yeah, and there's always, you ever notice that in Hollywood? There's always another gear that
Always
somehow
is.
you didn't get. Like Ricky Bobby
I
downshifts at Talladega.
I know, it's crazy. You know what? Fig Newtons, right over the windshield. That's what would happen. I would know.
Well, the thing I wonder is, do they think that we don't understand how standard shifts, or do they not understand how
I
they
don't
work?
think they understand.
You don't think that they understand,
No,
because they're
I
just Hollywood movie people.
It looks cool.
Yeah, you just move that shift every time you need to go faster somehow,
if it
right?
was like that, shit, I'd let him win a lot more races.
Good to see you as always.
Yep.
Oh, late model.
Yes.
When are we doing that?
This weekend, Albany Saratoga Speedway.
On Friday?
Yep, 1,000 to win.
So you double duty in it?
Double duty in it.
Okay.
Yep.
And yours is a rush late model or a
Rush late
super?
model. Rush. Yep.
What about Glenridge?
Yep. Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday nights.
You would get there eventually. I knew you were going to get there.
There's only 3 days. Sunday nights. So. Yep.
It's always good to see you, man. And mostly it's been on the phone, so it's nice to see you in person and see how happy you and your family are, man. Hope you have a good day, seriously, man.
Yep.
Guys, make sure to subscribe. Turn on those notifications. We got a lot here today. You're going to want to make sure you don't miss any of it. And again, don't be looking at those tires underneath that rear end of that Drellos Motorsports 111.